Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I hope everyone's having a fantastic and wonderful day today, and that everything is awesome and wonderful in your world. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm invisible. What a surprise. What a surprise.
Hello there.
Bill, hello, good evening. I hope your day has been good and wonderful. And Glebe, hello. I hope your day is also wonderful and fantastic and awesome. Yeah, I hope it is. We are going to play some more Hytale today, and as you can see from the title, I have added some mods. They are purely aesthetic mods. They don't actually change the gameplay, but we can make more trendy things with them. Hopefully, is the plan. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna jump into Discord. I don't know if anybody is going to come and join us or not, but I'm gonna jump in anyway, and we'll see. Yeah, that's the plan. So let me jump into the game and show you what's what. Bah. So first and foremost, above my head in the top left corner, you will see, well, in the center you'll see a happy BB. Yay! Everyone loves BB. But in the top corner you'll see we have a thing now that tells you what you're looking at, so you can easily identify things like trees. Doof, oak, aha, I know what tree that is. Birch, aha. So yeah, so you can easily identify what trees and what things and what stuffs you are looking at. We do not have anything new to craft for ourselves. There's nothing new in here either. This is all exactly the same. However, if we go, and this is still confusing me, I'm losing random blocks in my house. So unless someone's coming around and trolling me, I don't know. But yeah, random blocks. Strange. And it also seems to be the sort of blocks that I might have put down recently before I log out. So maybe I've got to stick around for a bit longer after I put down some blocks before I log out. Who knows? Anyway, if we go to our standard workbench, and we go to here, we have McCaw's carpets, doors, paths, lights, windows, and furniture. So we have all those from McCaw, who we can open up and get some new, wonderful, newfangled stuff from, and they will give us all new things. We also have in here, if I put down some stuff in here, we've got, I need cobble, some new classic stairs. So we can add new stuff there, and there's a few other sort of random things there. Nothing. Not quite sure. Well, oh, yeah, that's something else that happens randomly as well. I've noticed. Sometimes the thing becomes full screen, which is a bit weird, and you can't scroll it. There was something else as well, and I can't remember what it was now. That one? Yeah, so we have stairs. Railings can be changed with a hammer, so yeah. So we've got stairs and things to do there. The only problem, as I said, I have is, I think this, when it happens, you've got to put a block in there, which you know only has a couple of ones, and it undoes it. I think that's mods doing that, but that's okay. That's okay. So we've got a few things to do, but we could look at some core stuff and do some new things. So I was looking at where to do stairs in this build here, because now the build comes through and goes out the back. And this is where the train station is going to be. We also have to build a tunnel. Down there. But I don't know what I want to do. I might just put the floor in this place the same as that. The decorative planks, and then we can use it kind of not as a workshop per se. What I want to look at, actually, let's have a look at one of these. So let's craft one of these. Let's put it down just here. I'll do. And so it reads stuff from benches, which stuff from boxes, which I very, very much prefer over this, where you have to drop it in there. I very much prefer having the read. So that means if I put these workbenches in here, it's not going to work because our storage isn't here. Our storage is over there in the workshop. So what do we do about that? What do we do about that? We could extend the workshop a little bit. So we've got the smelting over here, and the tanning and stuff over here. This is really how it should be. We should be having stuff, but the workshop isn't big enough for that to happen. Don't know what's going on with my tracking. Something weird is happening with that. Yeah, try and sort out something here. Bear me a moment. Bear me just a moment. Okay, hopefully that's better now. There we go. Right. Knuckle, hello, good evening. I hope you're having a good day today. That's better. That's better. Right. So yeah. So what do I want to do here? We could make that into like a bedroom. And then do the workshop as an actual workshop, which is what I kind of wanted to do originally. So I was going to have the stairs sort of come up in the center and wrap around. But the problem to that is that the stairs would then end up coming up here, which doesn't really work all that well. Right. Well, that's what I'm doing. Let's go. Let's make all the macaws stuff, shall we? There. So with that one, let's make this one, this one, this one, this one. I'm not sure why they've got M's on it and this one hasn't got an M on it. And put them in here. But where? But where? That's the biggest problem. Where to put them in? Put a workbench there. That doesn't need to be there. We could recycle all these. Let's do that. Let's recycle those. So we can get rid of that one. And then I'll put a workbench in here. The armor stand I have upgraded, so we want to pick up that and change this. I want to put the armor bench over the other side. So we kind of divide the place into blacksmith and not blacksmith. Let's pick that up. Put it over here. Yeah, you can go there's good enough. So that's food for that. That's fine. There's leather. That's an armorer's workbench. So we've got the blacksmith handle because they are all places that need a chimney. You don't need a chimney, but you do want an upgrade, so have an upgrade. Ding. You can't do a second upgrade. We don't have that yet. Okay. That frees up this space over here. 20 medium leather. Why did that drop? Maybe, yeah, it's fine. Right. Salvage's bench can also go over here. Would make sense to be over here. Put it there. We can still walk through if we want to. I could get rid of that pillar as well. It's not really needed. It's just there. So I can move the chest back. Yeah. The alchemist workbench. I'm actually going to put underneath here. The alchemist workbench goes under there. Nope, it's in the wrong place. Yep. Okay, go under the stairs for the alchemist. Okay, so let's take the block one out. So you are the standard workbench. Yep. This is, I don't know what this is. It's just a box of stuff, which is fine. Let's take you out as well. So the builder's workbench, I'm going to put here because that's the one where you have to interact yourself with it. All these other ones that we have, ones that you mix with directly. So let's go with the furniture workbench, which is the default one, and then McCaw's furniture bench next to it. Wow, you can make all sorts of stuff in there. Chairs. That's nice. The light bench, the door bench, carpet bench, then the window bench. Oh, and there's also a paths bench. It's got a light on the paths bench. Nice. Right. Is that all of them? That's all of them. Okay. So we have lots of new shiny things. So we have paths. Our paths requires you to drop in something, and then it can make. Look at this marble brick. That means the hammer symbol means you can hammer it. Can be rotated with R into a vertical variant. Oh, nice. So so we can make different stone paths and stone bricks and things, which is exactly what I wanted. All that sort of thing. So that can't go in there. So we can't use the marble brick that's already been made. We have to go back to the marble standard. Can't use chalk. So okay. The window can make just glass blocks from sand or glass plane. They're placed on each other to create a tall variant, so they can make taller ones. There's also a double tall windows, and nice. There's open windows which just have a glass pane in them. There's shutters, and there are curtains as well. You place it on each other to create a tall variant. Toggle colour with the hammer. Okay. All right. Okay. So you put curtains in and just add them to make them longer. Nice. Carpets. We can make carpets. Obviously, there are many different carpets which could be made. There's cloth slabs and things. Cool, cool, cool. Doors. Doors requires an input. Right. Lamps do not require an input. We have street lamps. Over lanterns, there are flat square light, which I think put upside down, and then there are candles. Which can we do? Can I make a flat? Let's make a flat square light. I think you can put these upside down. Was that right? Well, it's shown in my hand. But I can't seem to right click to put it down, so... I can't put it there because that's obviously... can't go there because the ladder's in use. That's slabs. So does that mean you can go here? Nope, can't go there. Strange. Oh, it's not even in my hand. Idiot. Right, so it can go... It's a ceiling lamp. It's a square ceiling light. So, Wanderer, hello, good evening. I hope you're having a good day today. Can't go on the floor. So, I guess instead you'd put it... Yeah, over there like that to shine down. Okay. Right. Don't really want that, but I believe... Nope, you can't scrap it. Okay. Right, I can go in there. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. And then we've got the furniture ones, which adds all different furniture. That's exactly what I'm going through now. I wonder, I'm going through, we've got a toilet. You got a toilet, basin, counter, a sink. Nice. Basically, all the McCaw's stuff I added, and I also added Violet's workshop, which means I can change my character, and I think I can change it through a wardrobe. Oddly enough, let's make a wardrobe. Make a blackwood wardrobe because I have some blackwood apparently on me. I should bring the other wood over. I don't want to use the blackwood for everything, so. But what I need to do is I need to rearrange the chests in here because they need to be more centered so that they can reach both sides. Two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. I want the chest to be more central, so like you come up the stairs, when you turn, and there are chests here, chests there, chests on the inside. So there's 2 rows of chests here, mainly in the center is what I want. So, and then I can dump my stuff in the chests, and we can try and keep it sorted, but I don't know how well we will. So yeah. What I need is a couple of different types of chests, don't I? I need different types of chests to do different things. So you know, like they represent different things that I'm doing. The lumber chest, small chest, tavern chest. Big chest. Can they stack? Yes, they do. Awesome. All right. Okay. Cool. Let me plant that. Right. Okay. Let's go and grab. Actually, let's do the food. Needs water, needs fertilizer. Ah, look at that. So even though it's infinite, or eternal, I should say, it's telling me it needs stuff. Oh, I can't put everything in here now. Let's go and put the feed back down. Storm, hello, good evening. Hope you're having a good day today. That's interesting. Every time I water it, it goes up a little bit in so if I look at this one, it goes up a little bit on the growth mode. Nice. Okay. Anyway, right, so I'm thinking we use the standard chests for stone stuff and other bits and pieces. Let me come down here. Large iron chest. This is for all our materials. Yep, we know that already. That's fine. That can stay there. This is for random stuff. I'm going to throw my weapons and things in here for the moment. So throw that in there so I have a clean inventory. Throw the food into the food box so it just lives in there. Okay, cool. Keep my axe because my axe can break chests. So we'll take those out and we'll throw those downstairs as well. There you go. Okay, so I would like to change my gameplay settings as well, please. Armor items is inventory, weapon tools, usual solid block items. Nope, it's still going to the inventory rather than onto my hut. Are they considered large block items? That would be awkward. Oh, weapon and tool items. That's hot by. Usable items. It's a usable item though. A chest considered solid block? Focus lot, hello, good evening. Chests are considered solid block. That's strange. I would have called them usable items, but okay. Okay, that's fine. So if I was to come here and I put those two there, we say these are all for plant stuff. So anything that's planty goes there. Then we go here. He's there and it's gone. And then we use these ones for standard stuff. So I'm going to go with marble. This one. Okay. That. Another one down there. Let's go with chalk in this one. There'll be chests that side as well. And there'll be chests in the center here as well. So you'll come in, you'll come upstairs, you'll turn, you'll go down, there'll be chests on that side, chests on this side. Most stuff will be in the center because then that spreads out across the house a bit better. But you walk down, go along, come back in, and then you can walk along here. And this will be where there'll be more chests here as well. Double high chests, so makes life a little bit easier, I think. A little bit easier. Might have to move to bed somewhere. Yeah. So, there's chest. I need more chest top. Don't know why that one's darker than the other ones, but yeah. So, marble. This one could be slate. So let's see what we got in here. Let's go through and sort all these guys here and just see if we can't grab some stuff out of them. So this is all plant stuff. Sort my chest and then nab all of these. So you're not plant. I'm gonna need more than that in there. I'm also gonna have to have a oh no, my roof. Gonna have to have like a chest over here somewhere, just to put stuff that doesn't conform to anything at the moment. So like rails and other bits. Just empty my inventory. I can clear that chest out later. That's for sort of thing. So good. We'll also put the cloth in there. Hold on. There you go. Cool. Right. Okay. So that one's empty. Right, this one's empty. No, I completely forgot that you break a chest, you break a top chest as well. That's fine. We can dump all these back in here. You are blocks of some description though. So I should probably grab you out of there and then put these in here. Because these are kind of miscellaneous bits and pieces. And this one is more where blocks go for the moment. Okay. Let's take all those. More blocks go up there. Wall down there, although the wall's marble. Yeah, the wall's marble. So, goes in there. Yes. Okay. Yep, no portal. No portal. Right, so block. Sure. That's a block as well. Block. Grab all the the blocks out and try and sort them out in some form of fashion. You are dirt, so dirt is technically a plant base, so okay. What have we got in here now? So we've got assault cobble, cobblestone, mossy cobblestone, It doesn't really matter the order of putting stuff in there. It's just that I can grab it easy if I want bits and pieces of something. So that's what I'm trying to figure out here. So, volcanic cobble. Also kind of tempted to not bother trying to sort this out as much and just dump everything in. That's not a thing. Marble brick roof. That should go in the marble chest. Doop, doop. So that one's all still marble. That one's all... Yeah, that's chalk. Pebbles. I don't have enough to justify having so many different chests of different things. That's what I'm thinking. I don't have enough stuff to justify all that. So... let me blue cloth can go in there. Can probably get recycled. We don't care about that. Oh, plant stuff. So let's put plant stuff in there. Sort this and get some more plant stuff going on here. So we've got here mushrooms. Pepper petals. There you go. That's all plant stuff there. Look there. Okay. Let's get another one of those soon. That's technically plant stuff, but these are technically plant stuff, but these should be going downstairs. Let's throw them in here for the moment. So randomness will be like the torch, the lava, the boom powder, pile of books. The walls are construction material. I should have a box for construction material, as in like walls and fences and doors and things. So let's do that here. So doors, walls, roof tiles, random pillars, stuff like that. There you go. I can go in there. Right. Throw pebbles in there. Let's also grab pretty much all of these out here. Yoink. We will throw all of that in there, but I'll take the chest back out and the paper back out, and the wood. I'm also going to take the walls out because that's there. So random bricks. That's fine. 2 there, 2 there. Do that. Grab all those. Dump all the plant stuff in there. We can't do that, so I need to make myself another acrylic chest, because I like those. They look nice for nature, but I can't because I need plant fiber, which is not in there. We don't get plant fiber from the crops. Interesting. Okay, do I have any here? Apologies if we keep clearing my throat. I'm just cold. The cold just does not like me. Don't have any plant fiber. I think I used it all up making the Making the grass. How do we make plant fibre? Can we make plant fibre? Be the farmer's workbench if it is. These don't give me plant fibre, which does surprise me actually. I would have thought. I think if you destroy them, you get plant fibre, but yeah. Also, randomly in one of those chests. Oh, that's emeralds. That's not thorium. Farmer's workbench. No. Apparently you can't make plant fibre. How interesting. Oh, you can't see what he's saying there because I'm in the way. Do that. Boom. Right. Plant fibre. Plant fibre, plant fibre. We get plant fibre. I know you get it from chopping down trees. I can't remember where else you get it from. Can you get it from grass? No, I don't think you can. Ah, bushes. Smash the bushes down. Also be a good test to find out where the bushes regrow. Okay, so we've left the bushes back down. So, yeah, cool. We'll see if they regrow or not. Green moss, what the hell? Weird. Don't remember that being there. Yeah. Right, okay, so we can then make more furniture. So craft, 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 craft. Boop, boop. Boop. Actually, no. Put them on top. You can't put them on top. You can't stack Quidditch chests. Can you stack normal chests on top of them? No, you can't. You can't build on top of the Quidditch chests. Quebec. The Quebec chests. Okay, that means they need to go on the outside. Yes. Okay. So we'll come up, we'll go here, and then they'll be here. Okay, so plant stuff. I don't think crystal shards are plant stuff, but salt, please. So plant fiber and that's it. Yep. So I need to empty my inventory of all this random stuff. So random stuff. So there's an old map. The lights I actually want to put over here in this chest. Temple, that's a building thing. Roof, roof, door. Loads of small ancient chests as well. That's okay. Let's get you down. Okay, and put them in there for a minute. Oh, there's a lantern there. And that. that. Take those out. That's a building material. That's a building material. Sort. Wild berries and potato sprout. That's food type. You can have that, and that. We want to know where the rails are, so I'm actually going to take the rails and put them in my chest down here, because we're doing stuff with the rails right now. So, doop. Take the mushrooms. That's technically a block, the building block, but okay, so sort all that. Then this one, start with that. Okay. You can take the wheat. That's fine, and but another block into that could be for grass for the moment. Right, that means you can go. Bonk. Put you two in there. Nice. Okay. Cool. Right. What's in here? Nothing. So 1, 2. Right. So here is where I want to put the wood stuff. Grab that. And then you should be grass and dirt. That should go in here, shouldn't it? Yeah. That's sandstone. That doesn't go in there. Yeah, so I'm going to grab that one down there and put that back up. Oof. Boop, grass and dirt goes in there. Okay, cool. You can have those guys. Excuse me. 1, 2. Right. Dark feathers. Oh, feathers are not actually plant stuff. Excuse me. Wow. There we go. But I did put the feathers in there. That's not technically plant stuff. I don't know where that would go. Miscellaneous, I suppose, for the moment. Okay. Cool. Right. So this is going to be for wood stuff. So stairs are technically construction. So let's put the stairs in construction. Nah, not really. No. Stairs are not construction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the first chest be for plank bits and pieces. So anything that's a plank and what else that can go all in there. You go in there. Then we're going to have logs and logs. Then I don't know what I'm going to do on the inside. We'll figure that out. This is food. The cotton is going in here, but can't go in there because there's no space for it in there. So what we'll do is we will convert up all of these guys to these, because you can convert them back down again if you want to anyway. So convert them up. There we go. Throw them back in the box. That leaves some space in the box. Sort, stacked. Boom, there you go. Still need to do stuff with the crops and things. Actually make food things with them. But yeah, that's okay. Okay, so yeah, so that's going to be all the so that's for the miscellaneous building stuff. That's for logs. Don't know what's behind it. That's fine. But now the chests are all more in the center. It makes a bit more sense. Might move those to actually be here, the plant-based ones, so that they're also in the center. Although some of the built rooms are... actually, that would be close enough, wouldn't it? Yeah. Right, let's do that. Let's do... Oops. That's weird. The double one. The double one takes 1 hit, but the single one takes 2 hits. How strange. There we go. Okay, cool. Right, so what's in these ones? So we'll take all of that. Take all of that. You can have all of those. You can have all of those. A moss green rug. Is it actually a rug or is it? The hell? What the hell? I don't like that axes do no damage to monsters. Doesn't make any sense that axes do no damage to monsters. Really doesn't make any sense. Axes should absolutely do damage to monsters. Not as good as a sword. Like it should be like half the damage of a sword, but they should. Anyway, so yeah, that will go in there. That will go in there. Why not? Okay. Boop. So we come here. This is the random chest number 1. That's for chalk. So these are. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna dump them into wherever. So code dot can go in there. Decorative blocks that can go in there. Yeah, hold on. That's all that. That's going to be shale. We've got a lot of shale as well. It doesn't really matter, does it? It doesn't really matter. This is the place for those sort of things to go into. So that would go in there, that would go in there. Rope would go in there as well, I suppose. It's a slab. These are not slabs, these are roof types, so don't want to mix them up there. So you go in there, you go in there, that's fine. No. The stick should go downstairs. I'm going to recycle those. Stick goes in there. Lots of linen scraps, which I think will probably end up in a chest like here somewhere, like linen scraps, bone fragments. Yeah, we're gonna have a random miscellaneous chest there. That's fine. Right, so you're empty. You're empty. You are not empty. Take those. Right, so first and foremost, dump whatever we can in there of those. Dump whatever we can in there of those. Okay. Go through the chest so you can have all that. You are full. That's understandable. Let's take all the cobble out of here. Put the cobble in here. Yep. Okay. So these are more flowers. Bush that, bush. petals, wool scraps. Okay. Boop, boop. Got a pine cone as well. Let's go in that one. So roof, coral shell. I don't know what the hell that's for. So you're both logs. You go in that one. You are a random building material of some description. So there we go. Dum-ba-dum. Okay, these two are going to be just the random building material stuff. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Got to be very careful clicking because it's very easy to break stuff. So. Okay, I'm going to put down. What's this I'm looking at? A lost civilization chest, not an ancient chest. Okay, I was going to put down an ancient chest, but that won't make any sense. Let's go over to our house and got the stuff there. I don't know why that fence is still there. I just haven't removed it yet. But we have chests upon chests of stuff. So take all those. Take all those. Take all those. Take all those. Take all those, just to fill up my inventory if I have more of the same thing. Doop de doop doo 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 doo. Okay, so dump 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 dump. We have flower, 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 mushroom, mushroom, mushroom. We have no more space for them. That's a bit of a problem. You go in there, but I still have red glow mushrooms, which I don't have space for. You're a food, so you should come out of there. Okay, right, cool. So, what about this one? Sandstone brick. Sandstone. 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 Okay. Shale stuff all goes in here. Gotta eat those 2 berries. Get my health back a bit. So yeah, shale stuff goes in there. That's not a shale roof. Okay, so that's going to be here. So a roof, window. Bars can go in there. You can go in there. Miscellaneous dumping chest, you go in there. Yellow coral block. Going with the chalk. You've got white sandstone in there. Get that out. Put the white sandstone in there. So, oops. We've got some white sandstone, that's fine. Right, so you are going to be stairs, stairs, slabs. You are for that. You should have that in there. Let's take the chest back out. I need to put the chest somewhere. I'm going to forget them. Let's put the chest inside the chest. Bit of random chestception. You can have the slate. That is a tool that should go down in the toolbox. The candle should come out of the toolbox. So should the bed, the light, and the rail technically, but the rail is something I want to keep for the moment because I know what that is. Eat this one here. No. Right. You can have those. You can have those. And, oh, the bed, actually, I do want to leave downstairs because that's also going over to the other place. So bed and rail go over there. Cool. Right. So empty, 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 empty. No, not empty. Yoink. And wood. So we'll leave that for a moment. Right, you take the boom powder and that. Blue crystal shards. We have cyan crystal shards. Take those. Beautiful, beautiful. You will take anything you can take there. You take that fence there. That's red sandstone, so that's fine. Should this just become a sandstone box? I think it should. Sandstone, sandstone, sandstone. You are the dirt box. This is dry dirt. You can also have the dry dirt. You are taking everything else. So let's see here. Dry dirt, dirt, sand, sand. Empty sand, sand. You are the sandbox. Haha, the sandbox. You can have the ice. You got blue ice and white ice. Nice. Okay. Red sandstone. That's red sandstone. Go there. Hello again, Embo. So that's for the planks, other bits and pieces. That's for the logs. Okay, cool. Try to make sure Granite's not saying sleep. Completely miss it. Yoink. Right, and then we can destroy all these. No, we can't. One of them was still full of stuff. Oops. Quickly, quickly. So all the logs, take those that you can, take those that you can. What do I do with the that one should go in there. There you go. Where did the potions go? So the potions are here, weren't they? Yeah. There. Cool. Go back and collect the other stuff. Run, 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 run. Nice. Okay. And then you will take that, and that, as well as all of these. Technically, the brown mushroom, the mycelium, and that is technically plant stuff, so we'll put that over there. Cool. Okay. And I'm going to put another chest on top, and I'm going to take all the candles out. Put them up there. Okay. If we want lights, we have lights up here. Boom, there you go. These are random blocks. Cool, cool, cool. And then you can be a chest of chests. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And you know what I'm going to do? There we go. Light up the centre a bit better. Candles in a wooden building. What could go wrong with it? What could go wrong with it? Oh, there's supposed to be a painting workshop as well, where you can do paint. This one requires you to drop stuff onto it, so I might have to move that over there. So does this one. That one doesn't. That one's there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap those two round. So the ones on the end and that one require you to put stuff in before you can see what's what, whereas all these ones just work via everything that's round nearby. I get why there's two different versions of them. I just really wish you could click this and it would go, what do you want to pick what you have in the boxes, rather than be having to go and find them. Because, yeah. Close the door again, because otherwise I'm going to get murdered. I'm getting murdered. Not very good for my health. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so we've got plenty of furniture. So yeah, I wanted to make a wardrobe, because I don't know whether this actually works or not. I haven't tested this. Put it down there. It's storage. A wardrobe is storage. Okay. It's a double chest worth of storage. So that's not it. So I do have another mod installed which lets you have more design patterns, but I don't think it works from a server perspective. I'm not sure how to edit your character whilst you're logged into a server. I think that's a client side thing. You have to edit on this. That's new. That's not modded, that's default. At least I think that's default. Huh. Yeah, I'm just not sure. It's called Violets. Violets Wardrobe. That's the one. Was it Violets Wardrobe? I can't remember. I need more than yourself, so the new Discord world won't find you. Huh? What do you mean? Discord rules? What? What new Discord rules? The ones about taking the photo in bits and pieces. What's the mod? Hytale. Violet's Furnishings. It was Violet's Furnishings, not Violet's. Ah, yes, because. Yeah. Yes, no, that makes sense. Because Violet's Wardrobe, Violet is now working for Hytale. So customizations will come to there and the model will not be updated. But it was Violet's Furnishings that I added. So we could get new things like new beds and new bits and pieces. So there should be a new bench in here called Violet's Workbench. Yes, right there. The very first one. I'm blind. I am utterly blind. Got nowhere to put it. Let's put it there. Boom. So yes, there we go. Now we can make armchairs and banner flags and better beds and actual furnishing, so we can actually build a house and decorate a actual house. So yeah, so the seatings, got the frog chair, classic frog chair. I don't know if anyone's played with Violet stuff on Minecraft, but the frog thing was a big thing. So yeah, tables, and honeycomb cupboard, and I think these are all functional as well. You can actually use them as stuff as well. So yeah, but you have to get the hammer. Sorry, you make a wardrobe and then you can interact with it, and that would let you change your avatar in the game. But they've gone off. So deep bed, contemporary bed, lights, laser, nice. Clocks. You can have an anti-clock, grandfather clock. Ah, that's a gear. So Violet stuff must have gears. That's what it is. That's why I haven't seen that before. Hey, look, a wooden statue of Gimmick. Nice, and the lucky cat. And some paintings. So we have Mona Lisa, Starry Night, the girl with the floral headband, and the pride flag. Cool. Yeah, so if I was to make one of these, if I can, I can't make any of them. I need softwood planks. We don't have any planks, because I haven't actually done that. So this is why I really wish you could just click on it and go, I want to make this. This is what I want to make. Rather than having to come up here, find the softwood. So lightwood, darkwood, softwood, hardwood. So I find some softwood. Then come back down again. Click on this. Change it to softwood planks because you do. There you go. Then we can make a bed. Boom, you made a bed. Cool. And I need to find my hammer, which I think is in my backpack, isn't it? Yes, there it is. Okay, you put the bed down. And then you right click and it changes colour. So yeah. So yeah, and lots of other stuff does that. You can just bump. Have green or blue. Yeah, which is cool. Yeah. Awesome. We've also got the lost elevation bit right now, so that's fine. So let's have a quick look at this here. So because paths, I can't do anything with the softwood planks. I don't know what goes in there. The doors I can do something with. So we can have the standard barn door, a glass door, a 4-panel door, modern door. You can have a Western style door, a tropical door, simple door, stylistic door, shoujo door, shoujo simple or shoujo. Alright, okay. Paper door, glass door. Nice. Still want pressure plates so I can open and close doors automatically. That would be nice. But we don't have that yet. Although there is a redstone mod for it. I didn't want to add any mods that change the mechanics of the game. I just wanted to add the aesthetic stuff to it because I've added the mods without actually asking anybody else who plays on the server. Not that I know if anybody else does play on the server. I've seen Granite play still. I know Granite plays, but I don't know if anybody else is still playing. So maybe the ship has already sailed. Who knows? Yeah. Cool. Okay, so you make the white cut furniture and then you hit it with a hammer to change it to whatever you want colour you want to go. So we'll have a red room. That'd be great. We'll do that. And then you can go with the like the carpets. So you can go and have a carpet, and then again hit it with a hammer and change the colour of it. You can change the floor if you wanted to make the whole floor the colour you want to make it. So yeah, blue cloth carpet, or there is the special carpets, which you just put down, and then you can hammer them and they change. But they are more like rugs, whereas the floor pieces act more like actual carpet. So, but we got multicolored stuff, so you can make a blue house, a green house, a red house. Yeah. The windows, we can get solid glass block windows, so I can make more Minecrafty looking houses. And big windows as well. In window. Yeah. Connect to make it like 5x5 or 3x3. I wanna. I'm very confused as to why it says I have dark wood. I don't know, do I? Hang on. Ah, are you figuring it out through this? So, I've got 128, 134 deadwood, 4 drywood. Let's go and see. Deadwood, 134. 8 plus 6 is 34. Yeah. So this is smart. This is figuring out that we've got, because we've got the trees or the logs. It's figuring out that we can just make it directly from the logs because it's 1-to-1 for the planks. Which means if I find there's no deadwood one by the looks of it. So yeah, I like that though. That means I don't have to convert it, which the violet bench doesn't do. The violet bench you have to convert it. I like that. That is nice. That's a nice little, yeah. Curtains as well. I wonder if the carpet. I think I didn't look at the carpet. I want to make some carpet. I want to test something, but we need cloth and white petals. Blue carpet cloth. How do you make carpet cloth? They make carpet cloth with bolts of wool and charcoal. Would I have to capture some sheep? Wool scraps. How do I make bolts of wool? Is that done in the farming bench? That's nice. It's now showing me all the recipes. Nope. I don't think it'd be made in here. How do you make bolts of wool? I'm not going to make it, obviously. I'm going to have to look that up. Apparently the furniture workbench. Here, yes. Cool. Craft all of them. We have 20 bolts of wool. Nice. So then I can come down here to the carpet one. And I can make any of these. A bolt of wool and that one there. Black carpet is charcoal. Let me make one of these. I want 4 of them. But what I want to find out is... No, you can't rotate them. No, can't put doors. Okay, so they take up a block. Right. Okay. A little awkward. a little awkward. They take up a whole block. Means you can't put them under doors or under workbenches. So maybe the carpets for something else, I'm not sure. I like this storage though. I'm kind of tempted to switch all the storage up to be them. But I suppose what you do instead then is you get the carpet blocks. And you'd build your house out of those. I don't know if they have multiple textures. No, but they've got a very nice repeating texture. Oh. Right, so even if you don't have the right colour, you just make whatever one out of whatever colour. And then you can hammer them to change them. Same with the carpet's got. I like the carpet texture. No, I can't hammer the carpet. Okay. Yeah, it's not the same. That's a little annoying. Although the slabs do look like they are the same texture as the carpets. So I suppose you do it out of slabs. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Okay. That's all right. It's not so bad. That's not so bad. I mean, these could become walls as well. There's no, you know, it could become essentially like a wallpaper. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna put them in here. We're just testing and having a look at things. So what I want to do is I want to try out these windows here, the connected ones. So I'm going to go with the dark wood ones. Make me 10. Let's go over to our building here, where I was never happy with the windows. I was never happy with these windows. So what we do instead is that, and then we but oh wow. I like that. I mean, we could change it so they're solid block. You've got to hit them quite a few times to get it going on there. I don't know if there's a way to copy, like, if I remove that one, it changes the whole frame changes and put it back in. Ah, okay. So you make changes to the frame. Some must change. They become very light. It was weird. That went through way quicker than I expected it to go through. There. Right. Unfortunately, you can't left or right click it if that makes sense. So, like, left click and right click do the same thing. They don't go backwards and forwards, which is a shame. I'd really would like for that to be a thing. Yeah, I missed it, so now I've got to go all the way through again. This is where it would be nicer to be able to, like, maybe right-click with the hammer, or have a UI for the hammer. That would be nice, especially when you're going through that many window iterations. What does that look like from the inside? You can see a lot more. The floor will be bigger than this, taller than so. I think my issue still resides with the fact that it's very thin. Can you hammer the large one? Is there a... No, it's not hammerable. Okay, that's a shame. That's a shame. Okay, you can't do that. But you can get shutters now. There's a windowsill as well, although windowsills are all wooden. And curtains. Let's create a tool variant. Window. If I break one of them, it resets the whole window. Ah, that is... I mean, I like it, but I... want that one. The problem is I can't count from this side because this is already starting from a different shape. Four, five, six, seven should be the same as that one, but it's not. It's a different shape because it starts from a different position. There we go. I like the big double windows like that. I mean, I don't mind the pattern inside these. It's the framework in between. If the window was solid with that pattern, that wouldn't be awful. I wouldn't hate that. Right now, I just feel like they're a bit limited. So let's have a look at some of these tool windows then, shall we? But we want to use... what were we using? Was it darkwood? Yeah, darkwood. I want to use darkwood. Not one of those. Get one of those. So that is like that, and that is... Do you stretch around though? Maybe two of those, and maybe four of those. So let's go here. Oh, Oh, they open. Haha, nice. Okay. Well, that's annoying. You made a... Oh, no, that's... No, 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 no. It makes the double one, and when you break it, it drops as a double one. I don't want that. I want the single ones. Well, that sucks. What I want is that, like that, but not with the framework in the center. I want it to just be that giant paned window. But these open. That's quite cool, and you can actually walk through them. So, yeah. But I don't like that they become the tall windows when you destroyed them. Because now I can't use the little windows anymore. I have to go and make more windows, and now I've got loads of tall windows. Okay. Right, well, definitely getting a lot closer to what I want. I don't want you to connect, or if I do want you to connect, I want you to connect like that, but then not go vertical down. Yeah. No, you can't rotate them on the other axis, can you? I don't know. 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 I don't know whether I mean, now I'm seeing them. That is kind of what I wanted, but not exactly. But it's now a little too clean. Which is, I know, terrible because it's not what I... So, okay. Okay. Well, the Batman's underneath. How do I want to go about this? I think a lot of this is designed obviously more at aesthetic style building, not necessarily like the castle thing that we have. But yeah. Okay. I'm going to make some interesting different things with that. You don't have any windows here, do you? Decor, lights. No. You don't have any windows there. Okay. The furniture one. Sinks and basins and stuff. That's a standard workshop. You've got the lights. Ceiling lights, flat square light. Okay, and then candles. A lot of nice candles. I do like the street lamps as well. Do like those. Might have to use those when we make the top piece. Openable windows, connected windows. Let me put in the openable windows next door. Hold on. So which way do they open? Do they always open towards you? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, I actually think they're better. I think they're better. Maybe not that color, because they fade away. But I like those, and you can open them. So, you know, quick zombie escape if you need to. Maybe something a little bit darker. Not that. Maybe the hardwood ones. Do. I can't hit them to do anything, but the hardwood ones definitely look better than the darker ones there. Bum, 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 bum. Good blinds. Oh wow. Can you open, close, close. Nice actual interactable. I bet they're going to go too tall though. And the shutters I don't think are interactable at all, are they? They're just decorative. Don't know why I said it like that. They're decorative, not decorative. However, it's managed to reset the window again. So I think these connected windows are kind of out. Because they're constantly getting reset by blocks put around them. So I'm sure they'll be fine if you want to use like 1, 2, or do a 4 or something with them, but the problem with the shutters is that it's very clear that you put them in there, they won't reach everywhere because they can't reach everywhere. And technically they should be like that anyway, shouldn't they? Yeah, if I put one there, obviously you can't put one that side. There. Oh. Do 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 do. I need a 2 gap between each window. Which would take me down to 3 windows instead of 4. So we would have 2. There'd be a window, a 2 gap, a window, and then a 3 gap and a 3 gap. This we did that. I know I messed about with this before, didn't I? So, window there. We move that window into the center. There's a 3 gap in between each one, so we can put like the shutters and things on them. Or would you leave it as is and don't put any shutters on the outside? But I definitely prefer those windows over those ones. I'm sure we'll have use for the darkwood connected windows. I'm sure we'll be able to find somewhere to use them at some point. So, boom, door, simple windows. I don't know if I can recycle any of this stuff, can I? No, this is for recycling tools, isn't it? Yeah. I like the blinds. I do like the blinds. It's just I wonder if you can. We know what. Can we make them longer? So if I put blinds here, like that. No, they only go into 2s. So they assume all windows are just 2 tall. But we can still do that, and it looks, you know. And of course, on the outside, I'd put shutters at the top, just to do that. We could actually replace them with real shutters, like this. They could be useful for just actual decoration, to be honest with those shutters. They don't connect. Yeah, I like the I like using these. Yeah, I like the blinds. The blinds are fun. So I want to use the hardwood windows. Was it the hardwood windows I wanted to go for, or do we want to try some other ones? Hardwood, there's redwood ones as well, and there's softwood. Softwood's a little bit lighter as well. Let me just make 4 of those. 4 of those. And I don't have any tropical ones. Lightwood I don't really want to use at all. Drywood not really. Don't want to do the blackwood stuff either. Okay. I don't think I have even lighting on the inside. Hold on, let me light it better on the inside. So, with those, let me light it all fairly on the inside, so it's got even lighting across it, so we can see it better. Elaine, hello, good evening. Do we go stand behind the fence? I think the softwood stuff actually works the best there, doesn't it? So we've got redwood, softwood, and hardwood. I think the softwood looks the best of all of them. It contrasts against the stone very well. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Which one? Which one? Which one? Or that's the original, obviously, we went with as well. Which still has its own unique sort of look. So yeah, the softwood looks real good. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I like the softwood one. That was well. Obviously, the wall itself has got to be the wall is very plain. It's got very little detail in the wall, so that needs to be adjusted and changed. That's fine. We can do that. I think we can put vines running up stuff. So we might have some vines running up and like plants and things around the corner of it. So it won't look as boring, if that makes it. It won't look just as boring. And the wonderful thing about them as well, what I really like, is yep, in they go. Yep, there you go. Maha, I can jump through my windows. Yay. Yeah, I think the softwood one wins. These ones might work in other builds, you know, other things like that. What is that? I don't know if that shows up. As I'm moving the camera, the lines in between, they wobble like they're not solid, like they're made of that's FSR. That's random FSR stuff. You don't use that here, do you? You don't use FSR? No. Use FSR, do you? Definition buffer. Epic. Go epic. Go epic. That's better. Oh, that's even worse. It's the anti-air listing. Ha! Maybe I put it down on high for a reason. I don't know. Not anti-air listing. Nope. Nope, that's still... They're doing something interesting with the rendering in this game. I don't know if that shows up on YouTube, but as I can't see it on OBS, so I don't think OBS is running at the frame rate. Maybe it's... Yeah. Yeah, I can't. So when I'm doing this and I'm circling around like this, these beams here, the horizontal ones, it does happen a little bit. The horizontal, but I do this and as I'm going up and down, this beam, instead of becoming straight, becomes like a U shape. It becomes bent. And this one bends the other direction. So as I'm swirling the camera around, it looks like I'm stirring soup or something, if that makes sense. And the lines are becoming a bit... It's very strange. I've never noticed it before. Does it do it with these? Oh, it does it with those as well. Ah, I've just never noticed it before. Wow. Okay, it's something the way the game renders. Something the game is doing. Okay. It's not, you know, it's not, oh God, it's just that now I've seen it, I can't unsee it. So yeah, don't know, weird. No, I'm guessing it's a frame rate thing. Let me turn anti-aliasing back on again. I can't use TXA. It doesn't work with AMD. Turn off VSync. Let's do it less. Because OBS obviously only captures at 60 FPS. So, oh no, that's actually worse on the inside. It's only doing it from the inside when I'm looking up at the sky. I wonder if they're doing something with the sky, with the way they render stuff with the thing. I don't know. It's not important. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Turn VSync on. Limited FPS. No. Cap it at 60. That's fine. Yeah. I wonder if they're doing something. Do you remember? Oh, why do I always forget the name of the game? Oh, there was a building game, and the developer came in to some of the streams, and the conveyor belts were they weren't a whole block wide. They were tiny in the center of the screen, but you could center block, but you could make them run up walls and run upside down. What was that called? Wonderful, brilliant game that I need to play more of. And I can never. I forget every time. I forget every time what it's called. I should just leave it installed so I remember what it's called. Global G. Start with G, didn't it? No. Why do I think it started with G? It doesn't start with G. Hold on. I will go and find it. I played loads of it. Evo Space. Why do I think it'll start with a G? Madness. Evo Space. A fantastic game. Wonderful game. Awesome fun game. Had lots of fun with it. Need to play some more of it. But that had a thing in it, in Evo Space, that when we looked at the horizon and moved the camera, the weapon or whatever item, the item you was holding in your hand would leave shadows and tearing behind it right on the horizon. So, yeah, very confused as to why the latency things popped up suddenly when I'm in the same room as the server. Right. Yeah, so this tells me not watered. Needs watering, needs fertilizer. Ah, cool. Okay. Yeah, when I looked out in the distance, it did weird things, and it was the default Unreal Engine settings. This is not Unreal Engine, so I know that it's not that. But it doesn't do it on NVIDIA graphics cards. It only does it on AMD. And I'm sure he's fixed it, didn't he? I remember because I showed it on the stream, and I'm sure that they've fixed it. Say he, I assume they. I'm sure they fixed it. So, I like the doors. Yeah. So, software. There. They look a lot lighter here than I thought they did. So, how many do I need? I need 4 per window, and we have 4, 8, 16 windows. So I need 15 of them. We have brain. I need 15 windows. 15 times 4 is 60. Yes. Doop. There we go. Cool. Okay. We've got windows we like. That's cool. What I want to do is, I mean, this is furnishing things and that, so, but Like in the grand hall, we could put in the grandfather clock. We could put in. I don't think there's any furniture I really want to place in that room. Like it's not a furniture place. It's more. I want wall decorations, but I didn't find any mods that did wall decorations. Carpets? No, not really. Unfortunately, a lot of the decorations we have are skulls and scrolls and bits and pieces. Oh, actually, got our map. That's a light. That's a light. So that should be out of here in the light places. Got a couple of pile of books. Stick a potion bottle down. So yeah, to fill this room up a bit. So, you know, could throw I don't want to throw the books on the table. I don't think they might be on the table. Maybe the old map would be on the table. There you go. There's no map on the table. Throw a. Whoa. 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 Did I hammer that? No. That's not how I expected the books to be. I expected them to be a bit more organised than that. Yeah, can we put a potion bottle on the table? We can. There you go, a potion bottle. We get mugs and things as well. I need some more lights in here though. It's a bit dark. So, yeah. But we have lights now. We have new lights we can build. We have lights. What's this? Lights and lamps. Lanterns. Ceiling lamps, which is... and then candles. Classic iron candle. Iron roofed candle. Street lamp. Not any huge like center ceiling lights, is there? Lights. No, they're all standalone. There's no. Interesting. So only you have got actual hanging ceiling lamps, which is actually surprising. I would have thought there'd have been more hanging lamps. Got the flat square lights, but yeah. Maybe I should just use the lights in that one. Let's throw a light block. I mean, there's the flat square light which can sit above and just shine straight down. But I was expecting more like chandeliers and things. We've got the book lights as well. We could use those as well, just to, because the room's wonderful. I love the ambience of the room, but you can't really see anything in there. You know, it's mind you, it's becoming daytime now, but it's yeah, during the night it's a bit dark. I want to get more of those candles. I want those to sit in the corners. Set the lights. So yeah. But I suppose what we could do is we could then throw in like a one of those there. Just to light up that part there. Got another candle as well, although the candles are very large. Which one did you see it in, Knuckle? Which one was it in this one? So there's a white paper lamp. There are lamps as well, which do not fit the aesthetic that we're going for. One of these might work. Iron candle holder. I like the look of those. Tiki torches. The white paper lamp. Ah, okie dokie. Do you know what I would like? I wonder. It does. You are right. Yeah, it does. It does look like a block, like a light block. You could probably use it as a light block, and the way light works in this game, because it shines through stuff, you can hide stuff in walls and things anyway. So, I could absolutely grab this flat square light and put it underground, and it would light up above it. I don't know whether they're ever going to fix that. I hope not, but maybe. What I'd like is for one of these, but when I put it on a wall, for it to become a wall lamp. But I don't think that's a thing. I'm going to make one anyway, just to... So... If I put it on a wall... It does become a wall lamp. It does exactly what I want it to do. Oh... You are beautiful. You are beautiful. We're going to make 4 of those. Random noises. And then we're going to get rid of the candles in the corners. I'm going to leave that book one in the centre there. This is like the strategy room. It's a great hall, so you imagine there'd be lots of feasts and things, but it's also a strategy room, hence why there's a map and pieces. But what I'll do is then do like this. Okay, Knuckle, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know if they give off a lot of light. I don't know if they give off a lot of light. But maybe it'd be enough. Maybe it'd be enough. I should get some tankards or something as well, shouldn't I? Seal the place up. That one. So light. Large pile of books. I don't know if there are small pile of books. So you can make. You can actually make the lumberjack cat lands. Nice. Make the tavern candle, which is what we were using. So, let's make an inkwell. That makes sense. Yeah, we get one of those near the map. Large pile of books. That's deceptive. It doesn't show you that book is laying down there. There are a small pile of books. Oh. So I have some dry wood. I don't know if you're watching the stream or not, Granite. Lightwood, deadwood. Yes, I have 4 dry log. That's it. Got lots of deadwood, but not dry wood. Let's make ourselves an old potion. Scroll. Tankards are what I want to create, or wooden mugs, and some tankards too. Hardwood planks. We don't have the hardwood planks. Okay. Oh, what's this? Need 27 more for tier 7. So let's. We have some of those. Let's grab some more hardwood. Shadow, yep. Convert it into planks. I really like the other. I definitely prefer the way that works there. Let's create 4 of those, a couple of those. Don't worry on these skulls. A small pile of books. Ah, you need light leather for a small pile of books. Okay. Make another scroll. There you go. Right. So over here, we'll put this potion. We'll do... Oh. Wait, you can fill the tankard? Oh. You can fill them. Nice. Hilarious. Hello, hello, good evening. I hope you're having a good day today, Ernest. There, let's put an inkwell there. And we'll put a plate there. Wow. A plate there. That looks a bit more busy now. The plates are huge. Plates are massive. And the drinks, look at the size of these things. I know they're full of water, but, you know. Nice. So we can sit down into the table, read the map. Nice. There we go. Need to decorate the walls a little bit, so, yeah. Went to the dentist to have a tooth pulled. He couldn't pull it. Oh. Oh. Did he try to pull it? That's not not a fun thing. Right, I want to want these, but I want them in slab form because we'll do the same floor here as I have the other side. But they don't come in slab form, do they? No, we just have hardwood planks. Okay, let's before we do that though, let's go and have a look at some of our new thingamabobs because I need to learn the new thingamabobbs. There's a giant book here as well, which I could put inside that room as well. Let's do that. Let's put the giant book in there. The Void Grimoire. There is no way that book is staying there. No. Put it in the corner down there. The old silent guardian can sit down there, contemplate what he did. Right, so that's carpets. It's not really going to help us. The solid wooden design. That's doors. So you are. I don't know what goes in here. What paths go in there? Is it stone and stuff that goes in there? Let's grab some dirt. Let's grab some cobble. Let's just go with those two for the moment. Right, cobble can go in there. Ah! Oh wow! Oh wow! Right, now I want to know why wood can't go in there. Can just wooden logs go in there? No. Okay. 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 So it's a stone thing only then. Not even dirt can go in there. Got to be sandstone brick. Let's get some sandstone and have a look at what it does there. Chalk? Chalk go in there? Probably not. Chalk can't seem to go anywhere. Let's see. Nope, chalk can't go in there. Marble can make all the marble bricks, like the very nice looking marble bricks. Clean looking marble bricks that will rotate properly and not do strange things. And then you can do the same. You can make nice clean bricks or the weird, yeah, or a weave path, a basket weave path. Nice. Basket weave marble path. Ooh, what can you do with slate then? What can you do with slate? You little minx. No, hold on. Chalk. Don't actually have as much slate as I thought I had. I think we used most of it building the wall. Slate can't go in there. Interesting. Maybe I need shell bricks, right? Maybe I need cobble, shell cobble. Of which I have some. Try shell cobble. Yes, that can go in there. Ah, there you go. Now we get very nice looking shale bricks. Very nice looking shale bricks. I even get light shale bricks. We get shale brick tiles. Weird. Ah. Look at that. Look at that. They're so much nicer. Craft me one. Actually, what am I doing? I want that back, please. Oh, interesting. Ah, okay. It said you can rotate it horizontally or vertically. But you can hit it with a hammer and... So if I hit those, they become ornate or like that, and that's it. That's what they do. They don't become anything else. I know this only comes through and goes to those ones, but it does mean that you could have a dark one and then sort of one of those mixed in every now and then. A couple bricks would be different colours. Break up the wall. There. Oh, I need to. There we go. It's drag and drop, not shift click. There's also this weird shale brick dumbbell. Quad shale brick. That's quad shale brick stairs. No quad shale brick block. But there is slabs. You pick out a complete square if you wanted to. Shale brick weave. Oh, that becomes the square. It's not lined up. The textures are not lined up on that either. They're not lined up this way, not that way. Right, okay. Cool. All right. Give me the dumbbell one, and then give me... No, I think just the dumbbell one's the last one. Hold on. It's so weird looking. It's got multiple different colours. Oh dear, your textures don't line up. No. So if I do that and then go, I don't want that to be that, I want that to be like that. The center one doesn't line up with the rest. Oh. Okay, so I can't actually rotate it. Okay. Yeah. That's strange. Right. We smack that one into the dock and then we can stack them all up. Okay. Cool. So there's some more fancy things to do there. I do like that mini brick. I do like that. That's yeah. But you can close, open, drag, drop. There you go. But yeah, but you can we can also create weave. So oh wow. Let's make them dark. Well, it doesn't really look very well on this flooring, but cool, not bad. Not opposed to only to adding mods to this game now, considering you dump them on the server, and then when you connect to a server, it just downloads the data. So you don't even need to download them for your client. You can probably have them on your client if you want to speed up something. I think it would speed up loading times, but I like that. I like the whole yeah, the animal growth would be nice to have. I don't know. There are so many. Custom origin. Nice. Better windows. There's 130 new animated windows. Ah, nice. There are so many obviously mods for this game that add things. So yeah. Traveling mounts, awesome. You can get a pack horse and actually ride around on a pack horse that has storage. So you go to a mine, you fill it up, put it on your pack horse, and you go back to your stables, and there it is. Nice. Mountain goats. You can tame frost sabers. Yeah. So yeah, but there was an animal one as well. I didn't get that better map one either, because apparently the better map one's got problems. So I hadn't figured that one out. I had to get that one actually working yet, so we can have a more persistent mod. Yeah, so RPG is the leveling system. You can get spell books and stuff. I can't see the this one animal. Sorry, I'm distracted now by mentioning about that gun there, but okay, animal breeding mod doesn't work properly. Okay, I'll have a look later. Anyway, let's put our windows in, shall we? No, wrong. Yeah, we'll get some ivy pouring over it and get some trees growing up next to it. I don't mind manually building a tree, although I don't think I can grab leaves, can I? I don't think we can get leaves. Can we get leaves with the scissors? don't think so. I think they become plump, don't they? Nope, we can get birch leaves. Cool. We just can't get the little branches. Yeah, they just drop sticks, and you can't place sticks in the wall. So, yeah. So we can't get the little branches. That's the only awkward thing. But we can get leaves. I could build a tree and just make it with leaves. Hey, Froggy, don't go in the house. You're not allowed in the house. I still haven't found the doors I want for this yet. I haven't done that yet, but yeah. Haven't tried, actually, with some shale cobble in the door manufacturer. Let's try that. Let's try some shale. Nope. Nope, the door manufacturer only works with wood. Kind of disappointing. Kind of disappointing. Oh well, we'll have to go out hunting for that. Yeah, so we can pick up leaves, so I can build like little trees like this. We can go up and build a couple of little trees around, maybe a hedge, because I assume I can put these down. All right. Yep. There you go. That's a complete wacko angle. Did you no, still a wacko angle. Okay. Okay. Right. But we can build hedges with well, tall grass. You can get very tall grass, so that's fine. There's also planters in here, and we've got if we scroll down here, we have hanging vines, moss blocks and things. So there's plenty of options that we can do things. Wall ivy. Yeah, so I can have ivy like climbing up the corner of the building and going over a little bit. Get a couple of bushes in the corners here if we really wanted to. Just wish we could get the little trees, the little branches would be nice. Oh, excuse me. Right. Do. We can actually have a look at how the building looks in night time as well. Right. We put in some lights, please, so that I can actually see where the hinges are on the windows, because I can't see them. There you go. Oh, that's right. This is it's a lot brighter inside than I thought it would be. That's quite cool. Not as bright as that one. The night time's coming down. Oh, actually, they give off plenty of light. Look at that. Yeah, they're not too bright, but plenty of light. And those little candles there are just helping center the room up. It does get rid of the red glow as you walk into it, but you know we can always turn out some candles so we still get our lovely red glow. Yeah. Yeah. You are actually excessive amounts of torches, because I only have torches on those walls. So let's see how that looks right now. So let's get rid of that one, get rid of that one. That's still fine, still bright enough. Yeah, that's the same as that one. Obviously these are a bit duller because they're, well, one, they're darker wood, but also the lanterns don't seem to give off as much light. Oh, oh, he's gone. No. Right. Okay. I'm missing a. I've lost a I've lost a window somewhere. No, I haven't. I've gained a window somewhere. Hold on. 4, 8, 12, 16, 32. I've got 33 windows. Look at that. Ow. Boo. I should just force the rotation, shouldn't I? That's what I should do. Oh, it does. It still doesn't do it. Ah, okay. So I forgot. Sorry, it just. Right. So other blocks, when you force rotation, it keeps the rotation every time you deal with them. Nope. The windows apparently no. Something in here, like a chandelier or something in the center, but there is no center because it's too wide. So. Do. In go. Doesn't matter because they rotate outwards whenever you right click on them, so. Now where did that go? I'm sure there's random stuff happening. With a wow, that's really dark in there. I do have loads of torches. Let's just put 2 torches in the center, just so it's not as dark, so we can actually see what we're doing. But I do need to have something like yeah, there. I mean, I do very much like these, so that might go in the other room as well. We might put 4 of those in the room as well. The garden lights could go outside, like on the path when they're working way up. Just want something sort of not spectacular per se in there, but something something good as you walk into it. So, but I can't think of anything that would fit that description. I mean, we've got the civilization lamps, so they could sit in the four corners, I suppose. They do also kind of fit with those iron lamps you got. That is a 3x3, isn't it? Yeah, that's still a 3x3. Well, it's a 2x2 centered on a block. You are just a 3x3. We know about that. Your lights are all like modern day lights, and the weird brazier. Keep it brazier. Use a hammer to customize me. What? Although they could be quite cool to go on the lake. To light the place up. The tables are too well refined for going in the Great Hall. Antique dresser or contemporary dresser, and there's honeycomb cupboards, honeycomb wardrobe. Yeah, make a lotus. I can make a lotus. We can do that. Let's make 2. Can they go on the water? They go in the water. Can we put them on the water? Actually, upstairs. This one. Grab hardwood beam, because hardwood beams can go in the water without affecting the water, like that. Lotus on top. Yay! And then break the hardwood beam, and the lotus stays on top. Nice. Floating actually above the water, technically, but I'm okay with that. It still looks like it's in the water. If you was walking by, it looks like it's on the water. So, yeah. Maybe I could go on top of the lily pad. Oh, we've got green petals. No. No. How do I pick up the lily pads? Yes, I don't. Because some of the lily pads have got the lily. So I can make lily pads anyway. Right, let's smack it. It changes the light it gives off. It's not just the colour, it actually changes the light it gives off. So there's blue, light blue, magenta, yellow, blue. So there's 4 colours. F just turns it off, obviously. So yeah. Nice. Nice. Oh, you mean on a lily? You push F to pick up on the lily, do you? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I do. How do you put the? Oh, put it down like that. Yeah. Can I put that on top of the lily? Well, yes, I can, but not as expensive. Okay. Oh wow. Whoa. That's cool. Oh yeah, but if you bump into lily pads, you break them anyway. So I think I replaced them with the lotus flowers, and all we do is just do the trick of that and that, and then just get rid of the wood underneath. Blue, cyan, magenta, or yellow. That is quite cool. You are you serious? Actually serious. They can be they can be oh nice. I wonder if the lanterns and stuff that I'm avoiding because they don't do what I want to do, I wonder if they do that, if they hang off walls, the ceilings and things. It's got eyes now, it's got eyes. I don't want them there, that's not. Yeah. I want to put this back on the wall. There you go. It's my my doorbell. But no, you can't hang them upside down. Ah, that's a shame. That is a shame. If I could hang them upside down, that would be really cool. Oh, hold Q, and you can pick the color you want by default. Is that a thing? Red, magenta, blue. I really would like you to hang upside down, but you can't, so that's okay. That's okay. Is that what that little plus symbol means? Has Violet's got a special? Oh, I think it has. I think it has. I mean, we could hit this with a hammer and customize it anyway, can't we? Oh no, we can't. No. But nice. Okay, you have the hammer to customize things, but you have the plus symbol, which is customizable on it. So, and these do not say customizable. Ah, nice. So Violet stuff has got a hold right click and change them to different, so I don't have to set them all down. Unfortunately, the windows don't have that. I was like, oh, do the windows? Can we do that with the windows then? Can I hold Q? I can hold Q and get the exact window I want up. Why do I not pay attention to the screen? Although they all look the same to me. Ductwood connected. Ductwood connected. How would I know which one's which? They all look the same. No, it doesn't. It doesn't actually change anything. Doesn't actually change anything. Okay, right. Kintut, hello, good evening. Kintut. I hope you're having a good day today. Yeah. Yes, yeah, these are made with the McCaw's doors. Yeah. Boom. So yeah, got a couple of different. This is just the hardwood. So yeah, there's loads of different doors. Obviously, every different door, every different thing will have different doors. Unfortunately, you can't use stone on them, so I can't make any stone doors with the door benches. It just seems to be wood. So yeah, they're the corral doors. So yeah, no medium doors, unfortunately, in that one. They're all standard doors. So yeah. So you got that. Got the path one, which was interesting, of doing stuff with the paths. That was here. The paths are an interesting. Yeah. The paths are very interesting. I wonder if I can hold Q on those. I can hold Q on those. Look at that. So you've got the standard path, a lighter path, blocks. So if you want to make a pathway with blocks, so yeah. And then you've got the down one, and then the round one, but the round one looks quite horrible. But when it's the round one, just doesn't look round enough. I don't quite know about those. Unfortunately, I don't think they stick on walls, do they? I haven't tried. The answer is no. They are invisible from underneath, though. You could make invisible roof tiles, which would confuse people. Oh. What's that? What's going on? No, you can't jump it. No, you jump up. Aha. Ha. That could be quite useful, actually. You could walk. You could build that with like a dungeon thing at least, and have people by like, oh, I can see underneath. I can do things underneath. Nice. So yeah, I don't want to put it in the water because I'm concerned it's going to go do the wrong thing. But can I do there? There you go. Nice. I don't think I want to do that. I want to build an actual bridge, but cool. Oh. Check it back with terraforming. Are you terraforming more down? I did go and visit it the other day actually, and borrowed your workbench so I can make this adamantium pickaxe. So yeah, don't have another nose in a moment. Just looking at all the different bits and pieces, some carpet and things, and dark wood shutters. So yeah, but yeah, these are all the benches. So you've got that's the standard one. Then you've got McCaw's furniture, light, window, carpet. These all work on the chest version, and they're smart as well. As in, let's go to the furniture one. So I don't have any blackwood planks. Okay, I have blackwood logs. But it automatically converts them. It says, oh, you need blackwood. I know you've got that, so you can use it. Which is so nice. This one does not do that. This one says, you have no hardwood planks. I have hardwood planks right here, but they're in decorative mode. Nah. So, yeah. Which is a bit of a pain. But this one's smarter than that. This one goes, you have light wood or softwood. So, yeah. So, and you can make a toilet if you want to as well. Make yourself a toilet. It says I need marble. I have marble upstairs, but I don't know what marble that is. Marble or marble cobblestone? So what marble? I have marble upstairs. So what do I have to make that marble into? Ooh, oh, the yawnies. Just marble? Just marble. Okay. About there. There you go. Now we can make it. So yeah. So it says marble. Strange, but yeah. Make a toilet. Make a sink. Basin. Counter. Yeah. So yeah. Can you change your deco to normal again in the oh, do you mean if I've done stuff like with this, for instance, like the shower? We made custom shower bricks here, so yeah, you can hammer them to change them. But this one, the texture moves on it, and it annoys me. 1 pixel out. But I do not know if you can do anything with them. So no, I can turn them into the new style stuff, but I can't turn them back into the previous one. So yeah, no, I can't turn them back into other stuff they already are. But I think I can put that one in there, and no, I can't. So that this is now stuck as the shell brick version. Oh, the hard, yeah, I can change the hardwood back. Yeah, yes, well, yeah, I can do that. But what I mean, I can change that back into planks. That's fine. And then it will go. Yes, you have the planks. But what I mean is that it's so this now goes got hardwood, but it's not smart enough to know that hardwood logs, hardwood planks, hardwood decorations are all the same thing. It's not smart enough to know, you know. So if I have ornate ones here and do that, it goes, oh, you don't have any. What I do, it's the same block. So Violet has hard coded this one. Although Violet now actually, apparently, according to the mod page, works for Hytale, works for the company now. So I don't think her mod's going to be updated. I'm saying her mod, their mod will not be updated anymore because they're working for Hytale now. So some of these things might turn up in the game by default. I would very much like this this menu to turn up in the game. If it doesn't already, I don't know whether this is default in the game. Is it? It feels default. It feels very like it was part of the game. So yeah, I don't know. I never tried it with that mod, so yeah. Yeah, but that's what I mean, is that this hardwood is hardwood regardless of what it is, but it doesn't do that. And I do also wish there was a way I could take this and change this back into being just standard trail. Where even was this made? Where did I make where? Oh, there's also some compact stairs as well that have been added to the game. I can't remember where I made. Where did I make this? What bench did I use to do that? Light bench? It wasn't the furniture bench. Nope. It's one of these ones down here, wasn't it? Can't be the path one. What did I do to make those just now? Was that? That wasn't you. It's not you. Because you're the default one. I've confused myself. Was it? Ah, it was this one. So this is technically a path. Yeah. So this is the path block. So yeah. But I can't put these back in here to convert them back. I wish you could do that. I really wish there was a way to convert stuff back to defaults. Even if you had something like the recycler, just I want to just throw it into the recycler, and turn it into rubble, and then turn the rubble back into it. That would be nice to be able to recycle the blocks. But yeah, I feel like I'm missing a macaw bench. Carpet, doors, paths, lights, windows, furniture. This is all default. And violets is the first one that pops up for some reason. Yeah, that's added by violets as well. I feel like there was I'm sure there was some macaws. Macaw's blocks. I'm sure there was some Macaw's blocks. Oh no, it's the paths one. It's the paths one, yeah. So yeah, game. Macaw's furniture, we got that. So the only one I'm missing is Macaw's paintings. I didn't add those. There's 190. Is that right? No, there's 19 paintings you could get. Cool. Need the gift. The gear is used in here for the clocks. So the clock and the there. That's the only thing I found it for, is the clocks. But you see, hardware planks. I have hardware planks. Grr. Silly. Let me make myself a big old clock. Boom. Ooh. Time goes by fast in this world. But then again, never travels. Never travels. That would be nice if that was actually linked to the game clock. That would be nice. So you can glance at it and see what game time it is. Like, it tells me it is still morning time because the sun is rising. So it's definitely not 11 a.m. Not yet. Yeah, so. Right. Okay. I'm a yawning a lot. So. Right. Okay. So I have successfully managed to put some windows in. But we played with the new things. That was the important part. We've looked at new things and had some new wonderful fangled bits and pieces doing their stuff. So cool. We found some cool new lights. They're nice. We've got a wardrobe, which is just storage. I like the wardrobe as storage. As I said, I might have to do that up here. So it takes up double the space. It's 4 wide, and this is 2, 3, 4. This is 5 wide. So it takes up double the space as 2 chests on top of each other, but it doesn't give you as much storage. But it's nice. I like it. Yeah. I like it. Okay. Let me keep appearing. Really not quite sure what's going on with those. Should this be... No, this should be stairs, shouldn't it? Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, I am not long for this consciousness. There we go. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. So yeah, we can do some things around the building, and yeah, definitely like those windows, and also like that they are emergency doors should you need them. So we got patio doors now. Look, yay!
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed
Where's the
to be an
kaboom?
earth-shattering kaboom.
No kaboom. Wow. Yawn. No kaboom. There is no kaboom. There is only sleep. There is only sleep. So, yeah. Awesome. Awesome. I need to capture some sheep so that I can shear them more often. Don't have sheep's wool. I might have to have a nose at some yeah, I don't see so I'm just having a nose at this here. So oh, there's loads of random livestock things. Farm decoration, horse skins. Wow. Somebody called Horus has lots and lots of farming stuff going on there. That's quite cool. Yeah, would like to have a look at. We'll have a look to see if there's an animal mod that's going to actually let us do proper livestock stuff, because that would be a nice addition to the game. I think could keep cows and pigs and sheep and stuff. And yeah, I could also now with that change of moddings, I could probably make this chimney much better. We can do other things with that. So yeah, I keep hearing what sounds like a monster here somewhere. It's not you. You're too far away. Maybe it's the frog. Maybe it's the frog I'm hearing. Who knows? Maybe I'm going mad. Okay, so we are going to leave this one here, and we will come back next time and carry on from there. Yeah. Sleepy sleep with an axe to the face. Right. Actually, sleep with scissors. Sleep with a nightlight. Red. Cool. Okay. Did loot respawn? Got to the place I looted and respawned his loot in the desert. I think I remember reading that with updates, it can do that. So the server has been updated, obviously. So I wonder whether that has caused these stuff to respawn. I don't know if it respawns over time as well. I don't know. I don't know if it respawns over time, but yeah. Okay. Deep now. So let's go over to here. Zoom. Rah. And I will find somewhere to send all you lovely people over to. Because, yeah. Let's see who's out there in the world, shall we? Do. Not many people over in the land of not many people over in the land of YouTube, unfortunately. That's because YouTube does this weird thing of not actually showing me all the people that are doing stuff. Let me have that. I need to find a much smoother way to do this, so I'm not doing it at the end of every stream. But YouTube's rating system is fantastic, but needs work. So yeah. 78 million subcontractors picked up on the new Discord saga. I mean, they want photo ID, which kind of is in line with you know, a lot of stuff that's happening in the UK right now. So, yeah. I'm going to send you over to somebody called Ashy Bear, I think, because she is playing... Oh, no, not that one. Not that one. She is playing... would help if I could spell, wouldn't it? That would be helpful. That would be helpful. She has just just gone live playing some Hytale. So, yeah, we'll do that. I don't know whether they're on Twitch as well. Let's have a look-see. Yes, they are. Let's double raid them. Let's double raid them. Woohoo, if I can. Am I allowed to double raid? Yes, I am. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I'm going to send you over to Ashy Bear, who is a pink VTuber who has been streaming for about 5 minutes at the moment. So if you want to stick around, then by all means, we will go and see her. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I have no idea what they're playing on, what they're doing, but yeah. So, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one. We're back tomorrow with some Foundry and building the factory, and then back to Hytale on Wednesday is the plan. Yeah. So, until then, as always, have fun,